Well, lightning strikes across the area in the 4th of July fun for 4 people. Now, here's a look at last night's radar as the storms move through. All those bolts of lightning are in white. 2 people in Chicago were struck, and so were 2 others in Sheridan. 4-year-old Nova Esparza and 18-year-old Dawson Fuller both were hurt when lightning hit a tree. Family tells us Nova is getting better, but will be in the hospital for 5 more days. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole spoke with Dawson tonight. He's live now at Navy Pier. Vince.
Good evening, everyone. Navy Pier is certainly a lot drier tonight than it was for yesterday's 4th of July celebrations. We spoke by FaceTime with Dawson Fuller. He was struck by lightning in Sheridan yesterday and hospitalized. He's just been released from the hospital, and he tells us doctors say he has some sort of concussion to the head but should be okay. He also realizes he's lucky to be alive.
I'm still dazed. I mean, I must have smacked my head when I got hit.
Dawson Fuller can't remember what happened after he was hit by lightning, but the same bolt also zapped the bark off the tree he was passing under.
And I didn't see anyone near me. I didn't hear anything out of the ordinary.
Ironically, the off-duty firefighter who performed CPR on Dawson did.
I felt the shock. I felt the hair on my neck and my arms stand up.
Next thing I know, 3 hours, I woke up at the hospital here in DeKalb, and I was freaking out.
Lightning is one of the leading weather-related causes of death and injury. It's caused by small bits of ice in clouds bumping into each other, creating an electric charge. On a much larger scale,
look at my hair standing on its edge.
It's similar to the static electric experiments on display at American Science and Surplus.
Things are rubbing up against each other. They're creating that static charge. And at a certain point, something's got to give. It's got to go somewhere. Electricity likes the path of least resistance. Well, the ground doesn't offer much resistance.
We must have heard this 1,000 times when we were kids, but lightning is attracted to the tallest point in a particular spot. So you want to avoid being that target. Lightning can travel far. Even if skies are relatively clear overhead, you can be hit by a bolt from the center of a storm that's 10 miles away. Fortunately, Dawson Fuller is around to remind us of that firsthand.
I didn't think that I was going to be under a tree, that I was going to get struck, and that I would get blown 5 feet off the ground, you know.
Now, at first I found surprising this bit of information from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration that the 4th of July period is the highest period for deadly lightning strikes. But then, when you read more and you think of it, more of us are out at this time in wide open fields, baseball fields, and parks, and that makes more of us susceptible to a possible lightning strike when storms roll through. The best thing we can do is pay attention to the forecast. We've got one coming up shortly. Reporting live from Navy Pier, I'm Vince Gerasole, CBS 2 News.
All right, Vince, thank you.
Now, a couple of reminders. No place outside is safe when thunderstorms are in the area. The National Weather Service says if you hear thunder, lightning is close enough to strike you, so you better move indoors. While indoors, stay off corded phones, computers, and other electrical equipment. And if you are stuck outdoors with no safe shelter, stay away from ponds, lakes, and other bodies of water.